goodness, today I'm gonna read Magic Tree House, Midnight on the Moon, chapter 6. Chapter 6, High Jump. Who is that? Said Jack. I don't know, said Annie, but we'll soon find out. She started waving. No, said Jack. He grabbed her arm. Let's go back to the base before he gets here. Why, said Jack, said Annie. We don't know who he is, said Jack. We don't know if he's friendly or mean or what. But we can go back, said Annie. We haven't found the fourth end thing yet. We won't be able to go home. It doesn't matter. We can lock the door at the moon base until he goes away, said Jack. Then he can get new air tanks. Jack hurried to the moon buggy. Come on! He jumped into the driver's seat, and he gave a little wave to the dot in the sky. Then she climbed into the moon buggy. The buggy took off. Careful, said Annie. They bumped over the rocks, and Jack turned the buggy around. Then they zoomed through the pass. Jack seemed around cactus and wrecks. More than once, the buggy nearly tipped over. Wow, slow down, said Annie. They were almost at the mountain pass. Suddenly, a cloud of dust flew up. In front of them, the ground trembled. Watch it, cried Annie. Jack couldn't see anything. He stepped on the brake. The buggy jerked to stop. The dust split. A giant rocket had fallen into the narrow pass. It was stuck between two walls of rock. They were trapped. Jack quickly found a picture of a giant rock in the moon book. He read aloud. Rocks of all sizes crash into the moon from outer space. These rocks are called meteors. We're lucky that meteor didn't land on us, said Jack. Yeah, said it. And I guess it's too big to be the end thing, said Annie. She had climbed out of the moon buggy and was standing by the metro. It was more than twice as tall as she was. And Jack looked at the black sky. The flying thing was now here in sunlight. We'll have to jump over it, Annie said. Jump! I don't think so, said Jack. It's too high. I'm going to try anyway, said Annie. Wait, let's think first, said Jack. But Annie was already backing up. 1, 2, 3, go! She shouted and took a giant leap steps to the metro. When Annie got closer to the rock, she pushed off the ground. Then she through space and disappeared behind the metro. Annie! Jack called. There was no answer. Oh, brother, Jack said. He backed up and took off to the rock. He jumped as high as he could. Then he was flying through the space. Jack hit the ground and fell down into the dust. Jack tried to stand, but his suit was too brittle. He tried to roll over, but his suit made even that impossible. Oh no, he growled. Not again. Are you here? Asked Danny. Did you make it? Yes. Jack was relieved to hear her voice, but he couldn't turn his head to see her. He could only hear her over the radio. Can you help me up? He asked. Nope, said Annie. Why not? I fell down too, she said. Oh, brother, Jack said, now we are really in trouble. He tried to stand again, and he fell. Can you see anything? He asked. Just the sky, said Annie. Wow, is it weird? I'm worried about our air tanks, said Jack. I feel like it's been 2 hours. Jack, said Annie. And what about the moon man? Said Jack. Where did he go? Jack, whispered Annie. What? He's here, she said. The moon man is here. What? He's standing above me. Then that was chapter 6. Please leave a like.